So I'm not sure what was happening with the Wi-Fi connection on the PC, but it wasn't letting me in. So I've gone the old-fashioned way, and I've got you on my phone, and we'll go that way. So at least I can live stream and I can get you guys up, and we can get chatting. So let me delete the old streams. Bear with me. I don't. It was just taking forever. For some reason, it just wasn't uploading. It wasn't. Yeah, it just wasn't playing ball. So hopefully it's working now. Um, Dean, I've been trying since 8 o'clock. Off my laptop, trying to get it going live. For some reason, it just gives me the whirly thing, and it's just not connecting. So I cancelled one stream, started again, and it just did the same thing again. And now I've gone off my phone, and at least I've. It was stuttering for a few minutes, but at least it's connected. So I hope everyone's okay. Hope everyone's keeping well. It's freezing cold outside. Um, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not. They're not excuses. I was here. I was trying to do it. I mean, if Pam comes in, then she's gonna vouch for me because she was in both streams before. Dean's accusing me of making excuses for not coming in on time, but yeah, I was here, wasn't I? Sean, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're keeping well. Good to see you. Good to see you on the live. Hope everything's good with you. I do see old man 40 breaks the see the connection on the. Do you know? I've got this webcam, right? Since I bought the webcam, the web connection is a lot better, and and so sorry, the picture quality is a lot better. So I thought I'd use that, and yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that it's done this because it's three times I've had to do it. I deal with old people all the day. Tech man, you. I'm not good with tech. I'm not good with tech, but I don't know why it wasn't playing ball with me today anyway. Um, so I'm okay. I've looked forward to the stream today. I'm glad you could join us. How's everything going? How's everyone's plots doing? It's suddenly taken a real turn, hasn't it? The weather, because it seemed like it was quite mild and it looked like it was going to be okay. And last night, temperature here dropped to -2. So I don't know what it's like where everyone's at, what the weather's like, how cold it is. But yeah, it suddenly just it seemed the weather seemed to change really quickly. Um, so it's almost pound for pound TV. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Thanks very much for coming in. I think we've had some issues with internet from Virgin Media. It's took us a few days to fix. See, I'm with BT, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Um, but I don't know why it was doing it. But anyway, we're live. We're here. We're in. So tell us about your weeks. Tell us about everything that's been going on. I've just realised I'm slowly catching you up with your beard. Yeah, I know it's coming on. I saw your video that you sent me. It's coming on. It's getting impressive. I gave mine a little trim the other day, so um, I've got some great news Wednesday to do with gardening. Fantastic. What did you? Is it a secret, or do you want to share with us? But congratulations. I'm glad. I'm glad like that. Like Tenerife here in the North Pole. It was like that a few days ago. Do you know? As soon as the weekends come in, the temperatures seem to drop. Last night, I mean, even the forecasts said it wasn't going to be as cold as it was yesterday. See, the forecast was saying it's going to be about 4 degrees at night time, and yesterday we had -2. It just suddenly changed over the couple of days. So when did you change to? Did you go for the full fiber? I changed for BT. Well, it's Sky. It's not BT. It's Sky. Um, but they use the BT connection, don't they? So we've got the full fiber, and I think we changed about 2 years ago, 2 years ago ish, something like that. Um, Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Nur Ali, thank you very much for coming in and joining us from New York. Hope you're keeping well. By the way, I've just been editing a video for tomorrow night. First video of 2022, first for a while. Are you back making videos now, or are you still taking it slow for a little while? But I got a fair bit. I got a fair bit done yesterday. I was hoping to get to work yesterday, but I was at the doctor's with my little boy all for a good while, and that pretty much killed my morning off. So I took the afternoon off work, and I spent the afternoon yesterday in the garden. Got loads of onions sowed, so I've been meaning to do it for the last couple of weeks. Uh, and um, and eventually I got the onions sown yesterday. I think I got 4 or 5 varieties. What else did I do? I got we're still keeping the greenhouse warm using the fat burning candles. If you haven't seen what I'm talking about, the fat burning candles, take a look on on one of my videos. You'll see all of them there. But it's doing a pretty decent job. I mean, at the moment, I'm burning four in the glass greenhouse and 5 candles in the in the red greenhouse, and it's keeping the temperature about a steady 4 or 5 degrees at night time. Yesterday it dropped down to about 2.3, but it was -2 outside, so it was okay. It was good. You just saw Sky, not BT. Sky used to be Sky, and BT use OpenReach. Yeah, that's what I mean. They use the same phone lines, don't they? Um, Later this year, I'm getting my first vegetable patches. I'm gonna be in another house. I've wanted one for years now, so I won't be growing everything in container. Oh, Sean, that's fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant news. Anytime between March and June, so perfect time for most veg. I mean, if you sow a lot of your lot of veg in containers, and then you can transplant them into your crop, into your plot as soon as you've got it, and sow your cucumbers and your squash and all those sorts of things a little bit later. As soon as you're there and you're ready with your plot, you can plant them straight out. But that's fantastic news. I'm hopefully back, mate. We'll be down the plot Monday, Tuesday, starting to tide it. It's nice now. The days are starting to get longer. I mean, I think we came in from the garden at 4:15 today, so a good bit of day, a few hours in the garden today. It was good. Tony, how are you doing, mate? Thank you very much for coming in. See, Tony, is your voting for Publisher of the Year closed now? Or are they still voting for it? So I've seen about the greenhouse candles, but I only have a plastic greenhouse. So I do. Yeah, if you've got a plastic one, then fire obviously fire is a risk. So I wouldn't. Things like polytunnels, they're not the best. Yeah, they're not the best. There are less risky options. Um, so we got a UFO in New York. It's got its own lines, no issues here. Um, really want to try and go okra this year. Any tips? Sow them individually. They need a lot of heat. They don't like being transplanted. So sow them individually. Sow them in about late February, and you'll need lots of warmth to get them germinated. Lots of warmth to keep them growing and not getting too leggy. And then probably late April, early May, you can think about transplanting them out around the same time as you start transplanting and planting courgettes and stuff outside. But they do need heat, so a greenhouse will be really, they'll really do good in a greenhouse. But they don't like being messed about with at a young age either, because they can suffer from, if the soil's a little bit too wet, then they can suffer from rot around the base of the stem and just die off. So you've got to really get that sweet spot with the water, and the soil has to be really free draining. Um, yeah, I thought it was the perfect time. I'm looking to go squash, root veg like Swedes and celeriac mostly. See, yeah, squash is a big one for me. I've never grown celeriac before. Swedes we grow every now and then. They're sort of a plant that will grow where when we've got nothing else to grow. Do you know, if we've got a bit of space, then Swedes and turnips and stuff like that will go in. But celeriac is one that I've never grown before. So the award ceremony is on the 18th. 7.5 millions a month. Wow. How many views do you get a month at the moment? So I'd like to grow okra. They need a lot of warmth. Yeah, they really like a lot of warmth. Yeah, I'll definitely leave the candle heater unless I get a glass greenhouse. Um, Grammy midwife, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're keeping well. Hello from southern southeastern US Alabama. Hope you're keeping well. You're very welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's around 100k on the website, but I'm planning on doubling that by June. Fantastic stuff. Um, See, I need to put some effort into my website this year. That's one of the things that I'm looking to do is try and build up the content on there and try and get some more articles up on there. And it we got the website up last year, but with everything that's been going on and the amount of stuff that I've got going on, it's just not been feasible for me to find time to manage the website, YouTube, and everything else in life. See, you okay, sweetheart? So we've been making pizzas tonight. So that's what they're munching on. So I made them homemade pizzas. Made the dough myself as well. So yeah, I'm onto one now. The secret is that yeast. That yeast really makes a difference with these pizzas.
Now it's not a secret.
um, David, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Hope you're keeping well. Hope everyone is having a good weekend. Yeah, it's pretty good. How are you keeping? How are you keeping? How's your week been? G.
It's still salty. There's still those little piece of those pink.
Yeah, I know. I made a mistake with that. See, what I did was, do you know that rock salt, right? I thought I'd be a bit posh and put some of that rock salt stuff in, and I couldn't find the grinder to put the stuff from the packet into the grinder. So I just took a teaspoon of the stuff out the packet and thought, yeah, it's gonna melt in when I start kneading the flour. And there's big chunks of salt in the pizza base. So every time you take a bite every now and then, you just get this massive hit of salt.
It just
So
started now
yeah,
up here near the coast.
yeah, it's because I didn't do the thing with the salt. Uh, so I'm putting loads. So Toss Stones, how are you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I'm putting loads of herbs this year, and the rest of things that are in the ground perennial are being dug up. Everything is going in pots. No, anyway. So yeah, what I'm hoping to do this year is do a little bit of a container garden. So let's see. Any idea how to make your soil more well draining, or is there anything that organic matter? Organic matter. You're going to see loads of things saying add loads of things like sand and stuff like that. Don't add sand. The only thing that you can use, the only thing that improves soil is organic matter. So whether you're using compost, whether you're using manure, whether you're using wood chips, hay, anything like that, loads and loads of that, and just mulch it. Keep mulching it, and over a couple of years, it'll build up. In the winter, plant loads and loads of cover crops. Can you stop that, please? Can you plant loads and loads of cover crops? Plant deep rooted cover crops and cut them off. Things like radishes, daikon radishes. Let them grow into the soil. Cut them off at the base. Let them rot in the ground, and that'll allow. That'll create free compost for you into the soil. So there's a good few trips there. She's doing all right, Dean. I mean, she's doing all right. She's been loving all the attention from having that massive boot on her foot, and she says she's been getting special treatment at school. So she was enjoying that until they wouldn't let her go swimming on Thursday, and she's been a bit of a grump since then because they didn't let her go swimming. Um, Good evening from sunny Stoke. How are you doing, Adam? Hope you're keeping well. Just got in from potting my sweet peas. Sown some Bedfordshire Champion onion seeds. I've grown them before. I haven't grown them this year. What's up?
Why is the video called Try the Old Fashioned?